So what's going on, guys? Ivan Larkins here. This video is going to the public. Okay, I wanted to show you how I caught this trade over here on Nasdaq after the NFP July 2nd. Okay, I took this sell. You can see over here. That's the sell I caught. Okay, I took a sell over there. Um, yeah, I took that sell over there. So I'm gonna be sharing with you how I took this entry. It was pretty simple because of news after news drop. That's why you see price dropped massively like this. But I knew something. Okay, maybe many of you don't know, so that's why I wanted to share. Okay, if you're my student, pretty much you can easily understand what I'm gonna be talking about here. Okay, if you're not in my mentorship, make sure you join up if you haven't. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. So you can see this entry was on a 30-minute time frame. Okay, it was on a 30-minute time frame. Before news drop, I took a buy over here and I held in between here, so I got out. Okay, before news drop. So um, without being said over there, you can see this is a 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, you can see we had a key level over here on your left hand side. Price broke out into this QML, used it as a key level, and then we sold off. This was acting as liquidity to that QML level, so that became a key level. And then since price swept this high, okay, since price swept to this high because of this liquidity here, price came down here and gave you a breakout, and you was left with a QML and also liquidity. Okay, and then this SMT you see over here, this SMT is within S&P 500. Okay, after that you got a break of structure. So right here, this was an inducement because this price action here, you can see this SMT became liquidity. Okay, but as I always tell you guys, before news drop, always price don't respect key levels. Okay, that's why you see this some sort of manipulation above this area. Okay, this was manipulation. That's why you see a rejection and then price comes back to rebalance. So that's what I want to share in this video. So looking at this here, price sells off, leaves this sell side over here, and then coming back we have this hidden liquidity here. This is also visible on a 15-minute time frame, but I want to be going into that because I want to make this video short. So you can see over here we have a QML using our line chart here. We have a QML, you can see over there, and also that QML had liquidity. So what am I saying? Wherever price, okay, manipulates, as what you're looking at here. Wherever price manipulates, I want to show you some over here. Okay, oops, okay, okay, wherever price manipulates and you get something like this, okay, usually price comes back, okay, price comes back to retest either the CE level or the 50%. Okay, so if you get some sort of manipulation like here, always you can use this hidden liquidity as your normal liquidity because this was just manipulation, so the key level stays valid. Okay, it remains valid. That's why when you go to a 1 hour time frame, I saw a rejection. Okay, I saw a rejection, and then I had to look for a key to look for a CE. Okay, CE level for my entry. That's why you see I came here, used my CE 50%. You can see over there, and it was aligning perfectly with my QML over there. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So this right here, this QML was in line with my CE 50%, and then that's where I decided to sell. And also dropping to a 15-minute time frame, you see before I sold, we had this last liquidity. This was the last liquidity. First, forget about this, but this was your last liquidity. You can see over there, you had two liquidity zones, which was protecting this QML, and that's where I entered my trade. And yeah, what I was waiting for is a candle sweep. And also you can see on a 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame, we had this, okay, classic A above. This became a key level. But what was I waiting for? You can see now, what was I waiting for? I was waiting for a TS before I take a sell. Okay, simpler than that. Over there, I was waiting for price to sweep a high and then I take an entry. This is what I'm telling you guys what you should be looking for every time you enter trade. So above here, you can see many who are waiting for price to come back at the top here at this apex. Price never came, price never returned above there. So I took my entry after price giving that TS, and then my stop loss was just 15 pips. Okay, 15 pips, and then I was targeting a low. Okay, I was targeting a low over here. Okay, that's what that's how I got my entry. But it's simple though. It's really simple. You don't need to, okay, because many people and 100%, many were trying to short from here. Okay, this is not advisable if you're taking a sell. Please, this is just liquidity. Okay, this is just liquidity. If you're in my mentorship, you know what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be entering key levels like here. Okay, because I'm pretty sure those who just trade imbalances and all that, they really got an entry from the same point, the same key level that I entered my trade at. You can see the 1 minute here. I never looked at the 1 minute because I was focusing on the 30-minute time frame because of that CE level. But you can see here, this was also a key level here. Okay, this itself was a key level. And also those who trade IFVGs, you can see over here you got an FVG. Okay, simpler than that. You got an FVG over here, IFVG. Price closes below, you enter trade, entry right here, stop loss above, and then you can target sell side liquidity. So that's pretty much it. And also you can see after that price gave you a CISD. Those who trade ICT stuff like that, price gave you a CISD. You can see over there on a 1 minute time frame, 1 minute CISD, and then you can see it's the same thing. You can see the same thing, and then you enter after breakout this key level here. Okay, so that was a good entry point. So that's how I call this sell entry, and it was really good one. Reason being, after news drop, that's how I took that sell entry from there. All right guys, see you around. I mean, yeah, hope you learned something, and take care. I'm out. Peace out.